Can you fail a drug test after eating the wrong food?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
All right, this is a little unusual because we are filming this intro after doing the rest of the episode. We have already lived through everything that you're about to see.
And here's why. Rhett and I, along with a few crew members, all took drug tests, and at least one of us failed. Maybe more. Someone in this room has just tested positive for drugs.
Uh-oh.
And that's exactly what we were hoping would happen.
Now maybe you're like us and you've heard those urban legends about how eating certain foods can lead to false positive drug tests. Well, this felt like an extremely fertile ground for a little mythical experimentation. So let's find out the truth, shall we?
It's time for, we're not just bosses, we're cool bosses. Let's all fail drug tests by eating.
Welcome to the Hugs Not Drug Zone.
That's right. We are each gonna be eating something that supposedly can generate a false positive on a drug test or an alcohol test. Emily, you're gonna be eating marijuana. Oh, I'm sorry, hemp. Rhett, you and I, we're gonna be eating heroin. I guess you don't eat heroin. We're gonna be eating poppy seeds.
Right.
And you guys are gonna be getting drunk off of durian, Stevie, and Lily off of yeast.
Yum.
All right.
And we'll each explain how these things might
go for it.
affect the test. So, poppy seeds, this is the one that I had heard of, okay? The one that
Right.
you're like, you gotta watch out if you eat poppy seed bagels because you might fail a drug test because poppy plants, that's where they get heroin, it's an opioid.
Well, specifically, poppy seeds come from the Papaver somniferum plant, or the opium poppy, which is also used to make heroin.
Yeah.
Heroin, and not like the character in like fantasy.
Like a female
Oh.
heroin.
Yeah. And we are going to be using spoons.
And here's one thing to note about this, because this was a question I had. You can't experience the effects of, there's no if you eat enough poppy seed, you'll start feeling the
psychoactive effects.
the
or whatever.
opiate effects or whatever. It's just because it's in your system, and that's what they're trying to find when they do these drug tests. And I will say, if you fail a drug test today, you will be fired on the spot and escorted out.
Yeah, this does feel like an elaborate ruse to find out if I come stoned to work.
I'm gonna wait on direct poppy seeds and go with something that I might actually enjoy.
What is this black vat of?
Is that just like a poppy seed gel?
I believe it's a pudding, a poppy
Paste.
Oh, wow.
poppy paste.
It's just a paste.
I want to start with I like pudding, so I'm gonna start with this.
So big.
Gosh.
Is it?
Well, this is actually tasty.
I am jealous because you cannot smell through the screen, but durian smells quite terrible. So it smells like a mix of garbage and cafeteria pizza in here right now. And the pizza is helping.
Very horrible.
But I'm consuming raw durian because if you consume enough, you supposedly increase your mouth alcohol levels and you can appear drunk when you blow into a breathalyzer.
I want you to appear drunk.
Yes.
When you do it.
Only
please.
when I blow into the breathalyzer will I appear drunk.
Watch that finger, please. I'm choking on heroin jelly.
Oh my God, this smells so bad.
It's bad.
It's so bad.
Well, I'm consuming pizza. I'm very happy about that. I got the good gig. But the yeast in pizza dough promotes the fermentation of sugars into alcohol and other substances, hence causing the dough in your pizza or any other pastry to rise. And then I'm supplementing it with some kombucha and malt balls to... Are they called malt balls? What are they called?
Malted milk balls.
Yeah.
Malted milk balls, which also have yeast in it to get my yeast levels up.
I think I call it a Whopper.
Yes, Whopper. That's the right word. Okay.
I'm questioning the kombucha because there's actually alcohol in kombucha.
There is like 0.0000. I don't know if it says it.
Okay, no more kombucha.
Okay, no kombucha.
Let's just wait on that unless you're desperate to test positive.
I mean,
Well,
If we find out that eating a whole lot of pizza can make you fail a breathalyzer, that's like
Crazy.
that's news.
That is news.
We'll get on the news.
That would be awesome.
What if that was the mission of every episode on this show?
Oh,
to
it
get
is,
on the
Emily.
news?
If we get on the local news, then like my Aunt Lynette will hear about it.
Well, it depends on how
Very
local
Of
it
course
is.
you have an Aunt Lynette.
Yeah, you mean local to
God.
Harnett County.
All right, Emily, what you
All
got?
right.
Oh.
In today's news, hemp seeds. Hemp is a breed of cannabis sativa L plant with a THC concentration of less than 0.3%.
Okay, she's high already. She can't.
Yeah, I can't read, I guess. However, those trace amounts of THC in hemp are not enough to cause intoxication, but can come up as a false positive. Boy,
We'll be the judge of that.
was anyone else afraid that there would be a lot? Did we think there'd be a lot more drug tests in our lifetime or something? This is my first.
This is the first drug test
It's hard to believe.
at Mythical, and maybe the first one I've ever been.
This is the first one I've ever had, and I know that's shocking. That's news. All right.
This
so,
would be a funny thing to do, though. Like
Good eating.
if you had a group of friends that you were trying to sabotage their lives, you know, like if you really wanted, and they
Yeah.
had like normal jobs where they got
Eat
drug
this
tests.
pizza.
Yeah, and
That's
because this
true
is the
friendship.
only way to explain this particular spread. Because this would be the strangest party any of us have ever been.
I don't know.
on.
I'm having fun over here.
I got hemp milk, hemp seed. This looks like a bottom of a fish tank. Can't wait. And I'm making cereal out of it, I guess. And then I got bars, and then I have hemp oil.
Okay. What
We've
is
got the straight poppy oil too.
Oh, cool.
I actually think you just came up with a good idea. A drug positive party, but it's just this stuff. There's no drugs.
Bring your kids.
Bring your kids, test positive.
Do you want some? I don't know how strong this
Do
is.
I put this under my tongue? Is this a tincture?
It's a tincture. I'll put just a couple of drops. It's probably gonna be really strong.
God.
Is it really strong?
Well, let's. Oh God! Oh!
Okay, now I
do
gotta
it.
try
That
mine.
was 3 drops.
Put it on top of your tongue, because if you put it, well, you putting it in your mustache, dude. You missed it. Okay, you're good.
Oh, no, that is awful.
I mean,
What is the point of that thing?
it's not durian,
Concentrated.
right?
That's the thing. I was told, and I'm holding my nose right now.
I can tell because you're
From the
talking like
inside?
this.
But I was told that if I held my nose, it would taste good, and that was a lie. Chase.
I do like that though. I would have some, but that's not my test.
The
What?
texture.
It tastes
Can you
like
keep
it
holding
smells.
your nose from the inside?
Yeah.
Because I like what that sounds
It
like.
tastes like it smells. It tastes really bad.
Stevie, I really appreciate you taking the bullet on the durian.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take this tincture. It doesn't say whether or not to put it under my tongue or what.
Oh, I didn't read that either.
It says keep out of reach of children. So
I imagine this is what a drug den is like.
What's a drug den?
Well, because it's a den. We have a couch, a coffee table.
oh yeah,
Where the heroin bear lives.
Oh, you're
Oh,
supposed
it's a cocaine bear.
the kids call it
Cocaine
a ideal blunt rotation.
Yes, this is that. You're supposed to mix this with water, and you can do it 2 to 4 times a day, one dropper, and it's supposed to be calming. It's interesting.
Maybe that's.
Lily, hold on. You're just eating the toppings.
I'm strategizing. No, I'm eating the bot. This is the
Oh,
top.
oh. I thought that
I'm strategizing right
Man, I
now.
kind of
Just
I
these.
kind of want that.
she's only eating the crust,
You want the top?
getting yeasted.
Yeah.
I'm getting yeasted. Is anybody feeling
I
the
feel
effects?
wasted.
Did you hate that much?
Yes, it's gonna be tough, man.
I'm not feeling anything yet.
This is for sure going to make us fail this. How could this not? Because this is completely an urban legend. If this just one spoonful is not going
Right.
to make us fail.
It's like a cinnamon challenge.
Oh no,
God.
I could go for some more hemp milk because that's pretty good.
I mean, how much do we want to do?
Can you have too much poppy?
Constipation.
Oh my God,
That's
this
a side
is my first chance to do
Oh, really?
peer pressure. What are you?
Yeah, bring it in, JG.
Chicken.
There you go.
What? What?
Yeah.
I also thought that would happen a lot more in my life. Those are the movies. People calling you chicken.
God, your breath.
I think
is
I
gonna
broke
be
a barrier.
rank.
I think I broke a barrier.
Now you like
You're
it.
good now?
I don't like.
You love it.
Uh-oh, now she's going to test positive for
It's
Wait, you're
just.
doing the same.
It's not as hard. Something happened.
God.
You broke the durian seal.
I did.
Did you find that it will cause constipation? Is Lily right? Is that the only thing I got to worry about?
Yeah, if you eat too much, it could constipate you a little bit.
But it's not going to give me the opposite of that.
Poop out the mouth?
Constipation
Is this
of
going to
the
make me
mouth.
poop out the mouth? I feel like we should all really just go hard for a second. Like, no talking, just consuming
Yep.
product.
And then we'll hit
Okay.
your breathalyzer.
I'm going to do at least 2 more spoonfuls of this.
All right, I'll do the same
Should
thing.
we look in one direction while we're doing it?
Yeah, just look to the heavens.
Y'all never drug tested us before this job.
Like you're praying. No, we didn't think we needed to.
Oh, yeah, we didn't.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, God,
Are we
please.
all looking up?
Yeah.
That is not good.
I feel like I'm eating the equivalent of 40 lemon poppy seed muffins.
I feel like a tree is gonna grow inside of me after this.
Please let me test positive for heroin. Please let me test positive for heroin.
Okay, let's breathalyze. KG. Please.
You have more pizza.
There's no way.
Okay.
Now, you both blew a 0 before this started.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna start it.
Which was
Skipped my morning drink.
a bit of a surprise.
Wait. And then take a deep breath in. And
Just imagine being on the side of the road. Everybody's passing.
Ma'am, have you had any pizza tonight?
No, I'm just drunk.
There's no way.
it's loading. 0.
0.
Okay. It is an urban legend.
Pizza seems safe. I mean, we'll try it again later, but
Give it a sec.
I mean, as rank as that stuff smells.
Yeah.
I'm still chewing.
The breathalyzer just dies.
Yeah.
It's
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, it's taking a second. That's a good sign.
Yes, 0.02.
Oh, yes!
It was worth it.
But you're below the legal limit. You can still drive.
Yeah.
And you can still eat more.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What is the legal limit? Just wondering.
4 times what she just did.
All right, in case I do want to drive one day.
For us, we need to ingest it so that when we do our saliva test in like 20 minutes from now.
Oh, I'm not doing a saliva test.
Yeah.
That's what you. Oh, what are you? Oh, you're doing a pee test.
Which I hope UTI doesn't show up on that.
Oh no.
Well,
My
what
point is, we have to wait a little bit to let our bodies
I'm
take
okay. That mythical insurance is taking care of
all
it.
of this in. So we're going to take a little break that will be nothing to you through the magic of editing. Maybe a clock wipe.
Before we get the rest of our test results, today is the last day to get this, our rainbow tie-dye tee with our proud Mythical Beast graphic on it. 100% of the proceeds go to Outright International. Limited time. Come on, y'all. Get it. Mythical.com.
All right, you guys can do another breathalyzer. We can do like this saliva test, but boy, I'm really excited for you, Emily.
Yeah, me too.
You get to pee in that cup.
There's a lot of things on here you're testing me for. Again, this feels like a ruse.
The only thing
Ours
we're
too.
interested in is the hemp stuff.
Well, I mean,
You
speak
say
for
that. All right, y'all have fun.
Do you need a funnel?
A funnel?
Oh no.
Nah, I know where the hole is.
What?
I know
Okay.
there's other holes than just the other one, just so y'all know.
I got it,
It's not-
Emily.
so we take this and we put it in our mouths, and this white part down here, it sucks up a bunch of saliva.
Here, the bathroom door. This is like.
Yeah, it's
really,
she's like right there.
She's being as close to us as she can.
Maybe she'll turn the fan on.
Oh, Lily's blowing.
All right, so
Yeah, and
Let's
so
throw
then
these in our mouth.
so after it's saturated, we stick it in there and it will test for a bunch of different stuff.
Throw again.
We won't be able to talk once these are in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see if the mouth alcohol has left my system after 20 minutes from the durian.
I tested 0 again, so I'm gonna try some kombucha, which has yeast in it, and see if I can get a little register.
What if I just discover that I'm always drunk? Like I have, it's 0. Okay, so it really, it's just for that time period.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again.
It's supposed to turn pink.
Oh, it's supposed to turn pink?
When it's saturated, it turns pink.
Really? It's like little pacifiers. Kind of like it.
mine is so wet. It should be so.
Oh, mine's so wet.
Oh, 0.01.
Whoa!
Okay,
Yeah.
so kombucha is
You got to be careful. And I only drank a little bit as well. So,
We're going in.
what's
Oh.
in there?
It's just like a hole, and you put this thing down in that, and it's like a plunger. When you close this, it smushes all of the
wow.
saliva down into all these channels. And then the saliva creeps up each of these test strips
Oh, I gotta turn it
and
sideways.
tells me, I mean, it's testing for 12 different things.
They're all getting wet down there.
It's testing for
Oh, I see.
BZO,
Yeah, I see all the pink coming up.
CDC, CO, cock,
Oh, it's coming up.
It is
cocaine,
coming up.
So it works.
MDMA.
It works differently than a COVID test. So if there's 2 lines,
opie.
you're negative. You actually want to see 1 line. Well, you don't want to see 1 line, but we do.
What's AMP?
Are you amped?
Amphetamines?
Amphetamines. I am not amphetamine. Whatever BUP is, I might be a little positive. What's BUP? B-U-P.
Synthetic opiate.
That's so.
That's the one we're looking for.
Yeah, the only one that is
Look at that one.
yes.
This one wants to be kind of
Look,
positive.
Same exact for me. So, but see, that's still technically a negative. Like we don't have to fire each other because
Right.
that's still technically a negative. And then my opioid
The cock.
is negative. I mean, I took 3 whole spoonfuls of that stuff and a tincture.
Mine is flirting with preliminary positive. See that? I have a strong line and then a really weak one.
Seems like only one of us won so far today.
So like right there, I don't know if there's any way for you to see that where my finger is, but there's a strong line and then there's a weak line, which means that I've done a little bit of heroin. It tells me that if you keep eating poppy seeds, that it can take you to a place of positivity.
Yeah, like maybe if it was a daily routine.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, here comes Emily.
It took you that long to
it's
just
a long pee.
pee on a...
Well, I decided to do 2 tests. Also, I was.
You had enough pee?
I was on my phone.
Sit down, please.
Selling my pee in case somebody needed it.
Little mythical society action.
Well, I don't know if anyone needs to get tested for anything. So,
Now we will wait for Emily's
but they're
response.
gonna fail their THC test. Because I'm testing positive.
It worked.
It works, yeah. Yeah, and I have not partaken in quite some time. So just for this episode.
Nice.
So I should get a treat.
What else is going on there?
Well, I'm.
Positive?
It's
It's a
yeah,
strong positive, and there's
The-
nothing else that's.
Yeah, there's nothing else that's positive.
Oh, hey.
Well, look at that. This lady just tested positive for THC.
That's
Well,
right.
hold on, let me see that.
Okay.
What's
Yeah, but she's been sticking.
I am
to
a
her
little.
pee.
I am
Oh,
a
really?
little. I wiped it off.
So just that amount of hemp
Yeah.
gave you a positive THC test.
I drank 2 glasses of the hemp milk. I had 4 scoops of that, the seeds, like you said. I had the tincture dropper. I did a full dropper of that, and then I had a half of whatever that bar was. So I
That's
don't
a
know.
lot. That's a lot of hemp.
So with
a lot of hemp,
everything
yeah.
but the yeast, and I guess the kombucha,
The kombucha tested positive.
you tested, even with so everything but the yeast gave a false positive
We saw an effect. Again,
in some form or
I
another.
think that we would be able to talk our employer out of this one and be like, I just ate 3 poppy seed spoonfuls this morning, Joe.
Wait, you tested positive?
I mean,
Yeah, you,
Oh,
were,
yeah.
you were still peeing.
Yeah.
very, very. It's like it's still technically
I
a
don't
negative,
know.
but
Yeah.
it's leaning that way.
But
Well, if we're counting that, then I'm screwed.
oh, you're all over it.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just like, I don't remember taking. Well, what is that one? What is this
Don't
one?
worry about the others.
Well, I guess because we all failed to some degree, we all can keep our jobs today.
Is mushrooms MDMA?
No.
No.
Huh.
You had some sautéed mushrooms with your steak.
Yeah, that's
last
right.
night.
At my birthday party.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
I'm Katie. I'm Mari.
I'm Key.
We're at McMurdo Research Station in Antarctica, at the bottom of the globe.
And it's cold.
And it's
Time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
I wouldn't have known. It's cold?
It's apparently cold down there.
Very cold. Click the top link to watch us rank the Mythical Beasts' weirdest go-to munchies creations at Good Mythical Mall.
And if I know where the Willamette Galley's gonna land.
Say it loud and proud with the 2024 Proud Mythical Beast tee, available now through May 16th at mythical.com, with 100% of profits benefiting our friends at Outright International.